Tear the roof off.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He thinks they need to focus on speeding up Nikola Jokic rather than trying to slow him down. Coach said Jokic dominates the game at his own pace, so we need to put more pressure on him and not allow him to play so patiently. Of course, that's easier said than done. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here's Booker, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Booker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, here's Şengün. They double-team Şengün. And a wide-open look for Wembanyama. The West again cannot hit. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside, Ball. Pass to Fresh. This one for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, LaMelo relishes every chance he gets to drop a dime like that.
And Booker gets to Şengün. Wembanyama with it. Here's Booker. Back to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. No good from Booker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And so Booker will bring it up for the West. 4-point game. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. The East leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. And here's the West with the ball. Booker outside. Over ball. The West again cannot hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Embiid over Jokic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Booker the pass to Şengün. And Benyama outside. Pass to Booker. Shoots over ball. The West again cannot hit.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
That one goes. Count it. Fresh has got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. On defense, the East All-Stars. Booker and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
Fresh can't get it to go. The West trails by 9. Jokic kicks to Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Fresh. He has 5.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün with a screen on Mitchell. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Şengün.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Mitchell passes to Fresh. Back to Mitchell. For 3. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Fresh. Fresh has got 10 points.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
The East leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Fresh. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Morant. Şengün with a screen on Ball. Here's Morant. Şengün with a screen on Ball. The three from Morant. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep, Jokic. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky it was off.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant with a wide-open look. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
Ball, the pass to Mitchell. Wembanyama against Giannis. The 19-foot shot. Fresh can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here we go. The East with a fast break.
Well, you got to have a plan for Giannis on the drive. I mean, he's extremely aggressive. The defense really unable to handle it.
The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Jalen Brunson, who's checked in for Mitchell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Durant's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's Fresh. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Morant. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the East All-Stars. 10-point lead. Shoots the 3. Fresh can't get it to go. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Şengün.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
The East leading by 8. Fresh, the pass to Giannis. Fresh with the ball. Durant. Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
How about that?
Here's Katie. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Embiid. A 3 from Wembanyama. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Banchero comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Jokic has checked in for the West. Chad Holmgren comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Durant. Still yet to score. Banchero grabs the board.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
It's deflected. Holmgren with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Durant trying to break free. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket.
Mobley outside. Down low. And he dunks it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Durant. Hits it from three-point range.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Ball, the pass to Banchero. And here's Fresh. Back to Mitchell. Holmgren against Banchero. Shot clock at 5. No one covered. 22 points for Fresh.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Morant dishes to Holmgren. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Fresh. 22 points for him. And he's good on the three ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's the East All-Stars. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with Holmgren. And it's Durant. Then there's Doncic. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
Both free throws good from Banchero. The West trails by 17. Now Doncic. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
And so Morant will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Pass to Jokic. Back to Morant. Over Brunson. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jokic. 11 points for John Morant.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Inside, here's Fresh. Makes it off the glass. And the East leads by 19.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Mitchell against Doncic. Durant up top. From downtown. And it's the East with the rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Cans it from downtown.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For three, Holmgren. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The East leading by 22. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The East All-Stars have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Doncic.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's really the best way to protect the lead.
Booker outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Booker. The West again cannot hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Holmgren sets the screen for Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 14.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Brunson against Morant. Brunson kicks to Banchero. Beyond the arc. Fresh can't get it to go.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Booker looking around. Holmgren sets the screen for Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's Fresh. Oh, my! Wow! Between the legs, and he dunks it home!
And that's the kind of dunk this game is made for.
Takes a step back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
The West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the East with some changes. Barnes, who's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's ball in for Jalen Brunson. And West also making a switch. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Outside, ball. All of a pick from Fresh. Banchero trying to get open. Ball, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
To the inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The East leading by 20. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Banchero is screened for Mitchell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game. The West trails by 20. Durant deciding where to go with it. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Pass to Barnes. Ball from long range. And another three from the east.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
KD's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Banchero a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball no good. The West trails by 21. Durant the pass to Booker. Lets it go with a three. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Booker. He's got 10.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
The kick out to Ball. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For the three. Fresh can't get it to go. The West All-Stars with the ball. Booker finds KD. From 13. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. KD's got 9 points now in the quarter. And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes here for the East. Giannis comes in for Banchero. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Jokic. And Doncic is subbed in for Chet Holmgren. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Fresh. Good on the triple. Fresh has got 37.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside Durant. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Booker. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Brunson, no good. Doncic outside. Off target with his 3. Now here's Fresh. He's guarded closely. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
KD with it. 12 points for him. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To stop the run. Kicks it out to Booker. Shoots over Ball. The West again cannot hit.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and Painful for me to watch, too.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Mitchell comes in for Jalen Brunson. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Şengün comes in for Luka Doncic. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fresh pulls it in. Fresh has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic finds Şengün. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mitchell. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Booker. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 9 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ball no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the West All-Star.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Şengün. Fresh can't get it to go.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And that one is hammered home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the East All-Stars ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Fresh. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Embiid. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to Embiid. Launches it. The West grabs the miss. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Booker kicks to Şengün. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the East. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Embiid the screen. Fresh the pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by the West. Pass to Booker. Here's Wembanyama. The jump hook. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Wembanyama. Jokic has got 9 points. Booker against Ball. Takes the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
The defense must honor Ball's 3-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Şengün. Mitchell passes to Fresh. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the West now. Here's Şengün. And that one, good.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball kicks to Embiid. Back to Ball. Pass to Fresh. And Zoe onto Kumbo looking over it. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Mitchell against Booker. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün with a screen on Ball. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Fresh. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
The East All-Stars have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. So it's the West now. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Şengün with a screen on Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Ball. For 3, Booker. Fresh pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in.
From the inbound, and Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 19 points. So it's the West now. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
And Ball slams it in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Loads it up there for Gilgeous Alexander. And no good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. No good that time. Giannis with some nice D. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
To the paint. And Şengün throws it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. And here's the East. From 11 feet away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. East All-Stars on defense. Some nice passing here by the West. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Fresh. He has 45 points. Mitchell outside. That three off the mark.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Pass to Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
A big group substitution here for the East. Evan Mobley's checked in for Embiid. Banchero comes in for Antetokounmpo. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ball. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Morant, he's checked in for Booker. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the West All-Stars. Morant outside. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Air special. Wemby on the catch and flush.
And Caro outside. Pass to Fresh. Up and in on the layup. Fresh has got 47 points.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Now, Wembanyama. Here's Morant. And it's good from the elbow. Morant's got 18 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Runs in the pass to Mobley. Poked away. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Over Fresh. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. And Caro outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Tries it from 9. Hero, no good. Now the West with the ball. Here's Morant. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Fresh. Hits the three-point bomb. Fresh has got 50 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Wembanyama passes to Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brunson against Morant. Banchero with the screen. There's Hero with the three. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, here's Şengün. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Morant outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Banchero looking around. It's rebounded by the West.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Morant finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries from 16. Fresh pulls it in. And here is the East now. Hero passes to Mobley, and it's good, 2 points. Mobley's got his first points in this one.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Back to Morant. Wembanyama sets a screen for Morant. The shot comes out. Brunson outside. And Mobley throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:12 left in the third. Now Morant. He's got 20. Here's the three. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
And here's Brunson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Morant with it. 23 points in the game. Pass to Şengün. Wembanyama outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mobley. Now here's Fresh. Over in the corner, Banchero. And stolen by Şengün. And here comes the break. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Fresh. With 1 on the clock. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The East All-Stars up on top. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward
to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Devin Booker, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with John Morant. And it's Durant, and it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Morant. Wasted no time on that one. Morant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the West All-Stars. Barnes outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hero. KD comes with the double team. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Booker outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Pass to Fresh. Good ball movement here by the East. And here's Barnes for 3. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the middle. Here's Morant. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the East. To the inside. Tries again. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's Brunson. Banchero, a screen on Morant. Brunson, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Morant finds Durant. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That's good from Fresh. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for John Morant. And so he hits both.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the drive. Kicks it out to Hero. And another miss by the East.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3-ball is good.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Fresh. Shoots over Doncic. And that one's good. Fresh has got 56 points in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Deflects the pass. Barnes against Doncic. Here's Fresh, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts. Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Fresh. Banked in off the glass. Fresh has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. And Booker kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked away and stolen by Barnes. Pass to Fresh. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to KD. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that. Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And here's the East. Barnes outside. Brunson sets a screen for Barnes. And another 3 from the East.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Durant up top. He's covered by Fresh. Over Fresh. Durant. East grabs the miss. Fresh has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brunson against Holmgren. And it's Brunson missing. Brunson's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Durant drawing the double team. Şengün passes to Durant over Barnes. That doesn't go either for KD. Here's Fresh. Oh, good on the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Mobley's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic has checked in for Devin Booker. Wembanyama comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Şengün. Here is Durant. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 20 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Fresh with the ball. Great defense that time from Şengün. Durant finds Doncic. Jokic with the screen on Brunson. The drive by Doncic. And it's the East with the rebound. To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Here's Wembanyama. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he gets the bucket. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has gone 4-7 from the field here. Now Fresh. Mobley with it. Banchero outside. Off target from three-point range.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Barnes, he's checked in for the East. Then for the West All-Stars, Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Durant, and it's Booker in for Luka Doncic. Brunson kicks to Hero. Back to Brunson. Fresh with the ball. Şengün's there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And that one's good. Fresh.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Booker the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up two. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Barnes passes to Fresh. Misses the three. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes a three. It's hauled in by the East. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game. On deep, Brunson. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. From the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now here's Brunson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Fresh pulls it in. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Between the legs.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Hero. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Fresh. No good on the three. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Pass to Booker. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And that one's good. Fresh.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero
Is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Booker outside. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Hey, yo, bad play.